welcome to my channel. So today I've got a flip through for you. This is the Monstrous Mandalas colouring book by Cristina McAllister. It's one of these smaller sort of square size books, so that's the size of my hand. Glossy cover, one of the Amazon Create Space type printed books. So yeah, we have the usual paper, but let's get straight on to the flip through. So we have ourselves a little introduction page here. It's Gypsy Mystery Arts, I think is like a sort of brand name. And then a few words from the artist, who doesn't love monsters. So I did get this as a Halloween book, unsurprisingly. Okay, and then another spread here. She does give you some ideas about how to do contrast and moving around the page. And then we are on to the main images. This is like the white pages, so you'll see what I mean when I get into the next one. So here we let me just put this here. So we have, this is like the great old one, so I don't know how you say it, Cthulhu or Cthulhu? Yeah, you know, the thing with the tentacles. So we have a little bit here about the great old one. So she does tell you a little bit about her creepy things that feature in her mandalas. And you do get two images, so you can colour this normal, or you can colour, you know, use these as test palettes for what you're going to do here. And there are usually some blank areas on the page as well. So if you want to put in your, you know, where the date you coloured it, and then you can put that in there. And then we have ourselves our mandala that's based off of like our monster. So as you can see, it's fairly standard. It is literally this picture with some extra sort of additions here to fill out the page. All of these ones are square, and they do come in a nice black border, which I do like, though that one, thank you Amazon, has not trimmed it very well. So we do have our white line, but there you go. And here we are with our blank pages again, and now I think you can see it makes more sense. So because we have a double page of images, we now have a double page of white paper before we get to our next spread of images, and that means you can use alcohol markers and pens that will bleed through. You don't have to worry, you're not going to damage any pictures on the back, because each spread comes with one of these set of white pages. So this one we have our vampire. Again, we have a little bit about our immortal undead cursed with an unholy thirst for human blood. I really like this one. This is quite a detailed one. Look at these long fingers, look at these gnarly fingers. And then we have the mandala. We've got like this nice sort of cross in the middle as well, and some bats. So yeah, that is like the theme for the book. Not all of them are super complicated. So we have, I'm not even going to try to say some of these words. The Daikaiju or something. It's Godzilla. It's Godzilla. Right, so we have our Godzilla stomping around, and here's our mandala based off of it. So yeah, some of them are a lot more simple, and some of them more detailed. So you got a bit of variety here. This one, we can have our Balrog, so ancient demon warriors, and it's very sort of Diablo-esque with his demon horns as well. But he's in here, and this one's quite nice because it's got a nice big bit of black in here that kind of gives a bit of contrast. I do like things that give me a bit of contrast, so that would be a fun one. And next we have our witch. Witches are often defined less by what they do than what they have been accused of doing. But we have ourselves a kind of traditional gnarly old witch. She's got her warts and everything, and her potion bottles. But here she is in here. And I notice now that's got the frog slime on. Just that one. Oh no, that one's got nightshades. So two of them have got things on. So you could write your own potions in the, you know, depending how sort of inspired you are by it. Oh no, that's got Eye of Newt. I don't know how I didn't see that one. That one's all blank. So yeah, you can add your own names to some of your potion bottles. Here we have the worm, which is like a type of dragon, and it's like the serpent, isn't it? Without, he's a dragon without legs. So yeah, we have that. So this is a really nice one. This is almost like sort of, you know how Celtic knots and things like that all sort of weave in and out of each other. So that's, I really like that one, because I do like those sort of, yeah, you know what I mean. So here we have a Medusa, another one that I'm going to have some fun with, because look, all her snakes are all weaving in and out of each other. But yeah, like I quite like that it does include a little bit about what they is. And so in ancient Greek mythology, Medusa was a gorgon, a hideous female monster. Oh, that's harsh. Right, Bigfoot. This elusive giant ape man has been reportedly encountered for over 100 years in the forests of North America. I mean, here's our feet. We have our footprints as a sort of central part of the mandala. So we have ourselves an Egyptian mummy. I do like the face on these. Some of the faces, I do like that they're kind of... I can't say realistic because obviously they're not real, but you know, there's a lot of detail in these faces that's you know, they've not been prettified. I quite like that. And we've got all our mummy's arms with the that'll keep me quiet for a while, like doing all the bandages and giving it a bit of texture. But yeah, some of them are quite busy. Plenty to keep quiet. So we have ourselves a Wendigo, so like this monster that possesses humans and turns them into cannibals, as you do. So we have this one. He's got his antlers there as well. Nice and tribal feel there with the feathers as well. Slender Man. Who remembers the Slender Man? So yeah, a little bit creepy. And again, but though I like that it's got this nice dark element to it because that's going to give a nice bit of contrast. That one's probably not going to be. It's not going to be too difficult, but it's going to be quite. You have to focus because again we've got these weaving, underlapping, overlapping different things. Look at their fingers. Very creepy. We have ourselves a Leviathan. So what's this? This is like the sea monster. He's not a kraken, but he's like that's how he goes. Right. So we have ourselves some teeth. Ignore me. And we've got ourselves a little boat up here even. And yeah. The Minotaur. I think most people know what a Minotaur is. So the ancient Greek myth of the half man, half bull. There's lots of them, because there's 2 each side. So we've got 8 in total. That's a lot of Minotaurs. Here we have another word that I can't say. Jorigumu, maybe. So Japanese folklore. And I mentioned this when I did this in my haul, my Halloween haul. That it's about this thing about the spider, that when it turns 400 years old, it becomes a demon. But she's in like a sort of Japanese robe. Here we have ourselves some zombies. Nice and traditional. We've got our zombie brains just in the corners. Nom. Right, so but it also says here about the origin of zombies as from the Haitian voodoo lord, so that's pretty cool. He's wearing a tie, got his rib cage there. We have ourselves the Grim Reaper. I do like this. I don't know, I've got a bit of a thing about the skeletons, but we have ourselves a grumpy old skeleton in here. Being the Grim Reaper. Look at this scythe. If you're good at doing metals, you're going to love that. Because you've got 4 of them. Well, 6 of them if you include there as well. Okay, we have ourselves a werewolf. So it represents our primal nature, the wild beast that we fear lurks within us. It gets a bit complicated in here, but yeah. So I guess this is... okay, so this is where he's man, I guess, and this is where he's wolf. And this is where he's werewolf. El Chupacabra. I think I've said that right. It's like that's no Puerto Rico. I always remember, wasn't it like a what's it called? Phineas and Ferb. Sorry, I watch cartoons. I'm sure there was a Phineas and Ferb that went to find the El Chupacabra. Terrible lizard. Oh. He's a dinosaur, so he's a bit of a T-Rex really. So if you like dinosaurs, I know there's a few people out there that do love their dinosaurs. We have ourselves a nice little T-Rex here. He's not a monster, he's just misunderstood. Right, so Alien. It's obviously based off kind of like the movie Alien, isn't it? Even though we're not saying so, because that would be probably copyright. But yeah, so they have a space alien over here. Again, we've got our nice dark border here for like, because they're out in the depths of space. Look at these fingers. Okay, and that is it. There is more to explore at gypsymystery.com. And yeah, I hope you found this flip through useful. If you did, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.